Hi, my name is Whitney Kell, and I'm excited to read from Robert Lee Camp's The Love Cards. And why I like these cards so much is today we're going to read the Eight of Spades, the Power in Work card. All I have to do is find your birthday here and the month and date you were born. And so I'm going to flip to that page here. So if you were born on January 6th, February 4th, or March 2nd, you are an Eight of Spades. Now, Eight of Spades could also be your planetary ruling card. And I found that you have a couple cards per person. It's kind of like your rising sign or your moon sign. So we're going to read the Eight of Spades. Again, that's January 6th, February 4th, and March 2nd. If that's your birthday or this is one of your planetary ruling cards, you are the Eight of Spades. The Power and Work card. As the Eight of Eights, the power card of power cards. The Eight of Spades has the heaviest burden and obligation to use his or her power for good. All of them are tempted to take the power and use it to escape from their fears and avoid facing themselves from time to time. Aren't we all? They're here to work and make a contribution, and ultimately this must take priority over their romantic life. These are the workers and the workaholics of the deck. Their power is expressed through action and the force of their indomitable will. It would seem natural that those with the greatest power at their disposal would be most likely to abuse it. Merely having the gift of such power could be the justification to use it in any way we choose. One might think, if I am given such power, it must mean that I am to use it and that I am right. Nothing could be further from the truth of the Eight of Spades. And all the other eights, for that matter, suffer from the results of actions based on that misconception. Spades take us into the spiritual realms, though most spade people cannot unrivet their attention from material gain and mastery. Success is almost easy for them as long as they are willing to work for it. They know that they possess great power. The test comes in how they choose to use it. When they work from a lower sense of values, or when operating from their fear pattern, they can use this power to avoid the truth and destroy themselves. They need to be admired and will work hard for admiration and respect. They make good providers and will often try to marry those who are also of means. They are one of the few cards that always seem to come out on top financially when their marriage ends. They can handle obstacles, which often serve as a measure of their true abilities. They have a profound healing power, and if directed, can transform the lives of those they meet. Part of their life challenge involves developing a more positive attitude about life amid the changes that life is sure to bring their way. Study of spiritual subjects always brings healing and more personal freedom. The Eight of Spades is one of the more emotionally grounded cards in the deck, and they usually do not have the indecision or restlessness that affects so many of the other cards in the deck. This gives them better than average chances of success in marriage or committed relationships. However, they are usually somewhat immature emotionally, and it often takes some time for them to understand the workings of love as well as they do their work. Probably true for a lot of us. They tend to take an intellectual or concept-based approach to love, romance, and marriage and learn by trial and experimentation through their work is usually a major theme in their life. Though their work is usually a major theme in their life, they also seem to have love on their mind more than others would suspect. They are attracted to those with whom they have great communication and respect, those who are of higher intelligence. They often find the person they are looking for while on the job. Many of them form working on or financial partnerships with their mates. Finances seem to be an important issue in their choice of mates. Their practical side tells them that being with someone who has money is better, and they often follow this rule in their choices. With so much power at their disposal, the Eight of Spades usually finds out that this same power can ruin the delicate balance that is required in a loving relationship. Those who are aware of their own personal fears have more success in relationships. I think that's true in general. The Eight of Spades that stop the class. The Eight of Spades seems to surpass the other eights in their ability to make things happen by sheer sense of will and determination. A few specific cases will illustrate this. A couple of years ago, I was teaching a class in Concord. Okay, so this is a story that he says, so I'm going to skip over that, and I'm going to say Then I began supervising an 8 of Spades man. No, this is all story. This demonstrates the indomitable will that many 8 of Spades possess. They don't always create a feeling of cooperation and mutual support in those around them, but they do get things done. Not all of them have to fight the establishment to get what they want, but when they do, they often have enough power to pull it off. This exemplifies power and what it really means. So I just read from this. I want you to know that there's so much in here, and I didn't want to go longer than 6 minutes. I'm trying to keep these down to 6 minutes. This tells you your planetary ruling card. There's so much juicy information in here. I recommend you pick up the book, but I wanted to just do a little reading for you because I like to send these out to my clients and coaches and people that I care about when I get to know them. It helps me get better insight into them and helps me know how to connect. Cheers. I hope some of this landed with you. I hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.